What is up? Welcome to the 2017 Ram ProMaster 2500 high roof van tour. And we're gonna hop up inside this. Right now I got an extension cable connected to the battery pack. Gonna need a little more lighting in here, so we're gonna turn this on. DC, that's the fan, AC is everything else. So this is a fully operational, freshly installed fan that works both ways, exhaust or bringing air in. They're both really great, depending if you want air out or in. So yeah, this is the current setup. Bring a little more light in here. Not the absolute best lighting sitch, but this can easily be resolved. But it works. And as you can see, you got the LEDs. That's usually the source of light. I guess most of y'all aren't here for the lighting anyway, but here we are. Plenty of cabinet space, just freshly, pretty much cleared everything out here for this tour. So, yeah, this goes in the sink, but just got the sink renovated and fixed. So fully operational. Do your dishes, wash your hands, do whatever you gotta do. And that runs off the DC power just like the fan. And down here, some of the few things we have left in the van after I've taken everything out is we have this 7-gallon freshwater tank, and then we have this 3-gallon gray water tank, which is easily taken out and removed whenever the water needs to be dumped. So got some cabinet space back there for whatever you need, maybe like dish soap, whatever else. And then this is where I usually store all my food and other stuff that I need to store. Plenty of space for all types of things down here. Probably the most spacious cabinet is this one, which right now I have some accessories in here for you. Some stuff that connects to the fridge here on the right and the Bluetti. Just some other systems and some extra netting that can be put up, which I'll show you where that is right now installed. Some fuses. This is the remote for the LED and the remote for the fan. And this receipt is important because that is to the brand new battery, which has a 4-year warranty. So this van's main battery is still under warranty, which, by the way, the battery does a lot of things, but one of the things it does best is it connects to this inverter, which is currently switched off. But normally I can run the fridge off of just the battery alone, or the van battery, which is the inverter. So not even using my cabin batteries. By the way, that net I mentioned earlier, yeah, it's just like one of the shelves I have up here. Just another little shelf. You could put stuff in the net, put stuff behind it. All this is customizable. This is just how we do it. Fuse box, that is for the DC system. And these curtains are really great because whenever I put them down all the way, you can't see anything in here. It is pitch black, great for sleeping. I love the ability to sleep in this thing. You know, you can really get it dark in here and a lot of privacy. So it's kind of nice just being done driving for the day and being like, all right, and just hopping right back into this little alcove. And in random parking lots, I can decompress, do what I gotta do. As you can see here, this really nice countertop, these LED reflections from the epoxy. Yeah, it's like this, you know, it's a good feeling getting to rehome this, even though I had a lot of fun putting it together. This is usually my nightstand drawer, is where I put most of my stuff. I bet you're still wondering, like, where's the bed at this point, right? You got all this stuff going on. Sneak peek, but we'll get there. So yeah, this is my main battery pack, which is almost fully charged now after I've had it plugged in for a little bit. It does run solar, but that's one of the limitations of this van. I recommend upgrading the solar because what I have is very bare bones. I'm not a huge fan of the current minimum wattage. That's one of the only downsides to this build, is that it needs better solar, or it would benefit from better solar. This battery pack, I don't even use most of the time. This, when it's switched on and linked, it more than doubles the capacity of what this Bluetti can hold. So yes, you could theoretically recharge with solar, However, yeah, what I normally do is when this gets low or whatever, or if I use this one and they both get low, I just run an extension and I plug it in. So, yeah, some more space back here. You know, I could open this up. Lots of space and great for camping. You can have this with or without the bug screen. So, which by the way, that's what this is. I have two bug screens. They're kind of just folded up right now, but there's one bug screen that goes there that's not installed during the making of this video, and one that goes here. So you could really have this wide open with the bug screen and be protected from the elements. So whatever you want there. I'm loving that view right now. I know you could just see it now, just waking up and seeing a sunrise or a sunset from the mountains or the beach or whatever it is that you like, and peep some views here from the outside. You know, I don't usually come in through the back. I honestly usually come in through the side. So yeah, I think that's really the main tour. Where's the bed? So this is the bed. This is a Murphy bed. We installed this because when I first got the van, it had a different build and the bed was taking up half the space, which is the case for most vans. This is very rare. You don't find these in vans very often. So a custom build took a long time to figure out, and then we did it. Big shout out to Brian. So yeah, this comes down, and right now there's not a mattress in here. Disclaimer, I just took my mattress out. I'll gladly put it back in there for anyone who wants that. Got the whole thing locked up. Got all these latches that hold it in place. And this folds down. And then I usually have a tatami mat. Relatively thin, but you could put a thicker mattress if you really wanted to. And it goes all the way from here to roughly like here or so. And I've definitely slept two people, no problem. So it works out just fine. And yeah, it's pretty cozy. It can also be made into like a couch. Sometimes I have it with the back up here, and then there's lots of, so again, if you want that, I'll gladly include it. I've already been sleeping on it for a year, so up to you. It was like full transparency, that mattress is like $100. So I recommend getting a new one, but I have no problem including that. So real quick, I did just put the mattress back in here because I know some people are going to be curious about what it actually looks like with a bed in here. And how it feels to lay down in it. I usually sleep with my head on this side by the fan. But yeah, got views out the side and some views out the back. So again, you're welcome to put the bug screens up in there. They're magnetic. They stick right on these things, and I just usually leave them off when I'm in and out a lot. I kind of set them up if I'm actually camped out for long periods, if it's buggy weather, but it's not even too buggy right now here in Central Florida. So, yep. Thanks for watching the tour. Hit me up with any questions. This is a big bed, but you could totally replace it with another bed. As you can see, it goes all the way up to the sink, so which does move out of the way. But usually how I dock it while in between uses here, let me see if I can prop my phone up for a sec. What I usually do, there's a couple ways to do it. You could fold it in half like a taco, or I like to take the back of it and kind of just put it up here, just the back. And basically, I pretty much make this thing into like a futon. Sometimes I chill in here and I work and I have like a backrest or whatever, but folds right up. Make sure everything's tucked in. Sometimes I put blankets and pillows back here. And yeah, Murphy bed in the van. So subscribe. Just kidding, that's not what this video is about. But yeah. And there's lots of things I don't mind including that are not in the van right now. So, you know, depending on the seller and what you're looking for, and if you, where you're at with your budget and stuff, if you try to talk me down, or if you're just like, whatever it is, I have extra bonuses I can throw in. This is like service records, which I have been keeping track of. It doesn't quite need an oil change yet. I got one recently. So yeah, I usually put we're almost at 10 minutes, huh? Put these out of the way, these curtains, but more storage space up here. You know, I forgot this is not staying, my tapestry. But you can definitely have the other accessories. There's some accessories that are not even in here right now. This is super handy, the phone holder, and I think that's really it, you know? I really think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to see. Drives super well. You're welcome to take it for a test drive as long as you're a reliable driver. The fridge I didn't get to show you actually. I just turned it back on, but normally I have this as the fridge and this is the freezer, and it can hold a lot in the freezer and the fridge. So normally I'll have this one set, you know, closer to 0, maybe like 16, honestly, 17 degrees. This one usually like 30 degrees, whatever, like that. And yeah, gets me through just fine. I actually really like having a fridge with me everywhere I go, so I'll miss that when I sell the van, but that is life. This thing is fully operational. You got to keep it plugged in, but it rolls around. I love the utility of that. So that's really it, you know. Feel free to customize it. Got a little bit of extra flooring in there, and there's other stuff I can include. So if I missed anything, let me know. If there's more you want to see. I didn't expect the van tour to be 10 minutes, but there you have it. You know, got more accessories that you can check out, but this is pretty much what you're looking at. So I hope that it serves you well. We'll come out the same way that we came in. And yeah, really stealth build too, as you can see. Once it's all closed up, nobody knows that anyone is living or sleeping in there. It really just comes off as a work vehicle, which I love about it personally. So, yep.